Hi, today I thought I'd take a look at one of my old Marvel Super Specials. These are from the 70s and 80s, and this particular one was the graphic novel adaptation of Dune, which was the 80s movie that came out about 84 or so. Um, this is the Marvel Super Special. This has uh, um, art by Bill Sienkiewicz, and it was written by Ralph Macchio, not that Ralph Macchio, the Marvel Ralph Macchio. Um, this has incredible art in it, and I want to take a look at it in more in depth. So let's take a look inside. So here it is in all its glory, Dune, the Marvel Super Special, number 36. So Marvel Super Special was a series of Marvel comics that were in magazine form that adapted movies or had a special story about one of their characters, like Dazzler the movie or something. That was a comic. There was no Dazzler movie, not yet. The official comics adaptation of the spectacular new film. I know that there was a paperback version of this as well, which was the paperback size. I can't remember actually if there were floppies for Dune. Like maybe 2 issues collecting it, like there was for Krell, for example. Okay, let's take a look inside. And no commercials, no ads. This is a classy publication. So here you've got, yeah, I know there's some smudge here from a thumbprint or something like that. This is my copy. Um, Here are the comic credits adapted by Ralph Macchio, um, art by Bill Sienkiewicz, comic by Christy Shiel, lettered by Joe Rosen, and covered by Bill Sienkiewicz. Edited by Bob Budiansky, and editor-in-chief, of course, is Jim Shooter. Here are the movie credits. The Dino De Laurentiis produced David Lynch movie Dune. This is what this is adapting. Screenplay by David Lynch, based on the novel by Frank Herbert. And here's the cover page. Notice that there's no Stanley Presents Dune. That would be in poor taste. They have the movie credits right here. And then they have the novelist, Frank Herbert, here. Here's the narration from the movie. And here's the navigator. That, of course, is missing from the new Dune movie. And everyone was like, huh? I want to see the navigator. Well, you're not going to see it. So here you have Atreides being betrayed. And so all the actors here, their likenesses are retained for the most part. Like here's Patrick Stewart. I'm pretty sure Patrick Stewart played Gurney in the old movie. So right off the bat, this is a bit more fanciful than the new Dune movies by Denis Villeneuve, because there's a lot more design work going on. These big bushy eyebrows. The jewel here is more pronounced. I'm just going to go through these pages. Here's Baron Harkonnen. A lot more gross and disgusting in that movie, and depicted so in this art. You got all these giant vehicles and stuff. This Spy Scout was turned into a toy at the time. That Patrick Stewart face is like unmistakable. So here, what's coming up from the ground? Dun dun dun! It's one of the worms. It's destroying one of the spice harvesters. So here you have a lot of cool ship action, etc. The old 80s movie is pretty cool and awesome. It's a camp classic today. Everyone quotes from it, etc., because it is a bit over the top. You know, the sleeper has awakened, and all that stuff. But I mean, that is from the book. um, This is cool, depicting the visions. And here are the Fremen. Here, of course, is one of the giant worms with the teeth here. We're safe for a bit. Its head won't fit through that narrow opening. You see Jessica with the baby here. A lot of neat art here. The movie itself, of course, had a lot of cool design work, but here there's an interpretation of that from Sienkiewicz. That's cool with the blue eyes, and here's more ships as depicted in the movie. Baron Harkonnen. Here's the Thumper that's going to call a worm. A lot of worm action. So here you go, the giant sandworm. He becomes a sand rider, of course. Usul has called a big one again. It is the legend. This is in the second movie. Because it took them 2 movies to get there, I guess. For the Denis Villeneuve movies. Here's the infamous bath with Baron Harkonnen. And here Gurney encounters Paul. Lots of cool visions. Here's the Water of Life. All these giant sandworms here. That's neat. The sleeper has awakened. I feel like all this was based more on the movie than a screenplay. Like what usually happened back in those days, where there'd be an earlier draft, and as a result there'd be some fun stuff that wasn't in the movie in your comic book. Here's Gross Baron Harkonnen. Worms attacking. This is awesome stuff. So, that old movie, the 80s David Lynch Dune movie, summed up the entire novel, the first one, in one movie. They were trying to go for a Lawrence of Arabia type of thing, where it's a long movie that depicts a journey and then, in its conclusion. And I think that can be done. They did take liberties, the weirding way is these, like, stupid speakers and stuff. Here's the big fight between Fade and Paul. And yeah, it kind of looks like Sting. And here, so he kills him. And then it rains, which is ridiculous. And the sleeper has awakened. And here you have the cast. So that's I just flipped right through it, so you could get a sense. You could pause wherever you want. And there you go, the back cover. This you can find at comic shows. It is one of the more rare Marvel Super Specials, I find, at least in my neck of the woods. And when I saw it, I had to snap it up. It's in decent condition. You saw that thumbprint in the inside front cover. But if you're a fan of Dune, the franchise, or even a fan of the David Lynch movie, or even a fan of Marvel Comics, do yourself a favor and track down the Dune Marvel Super Special. Until next time, take care.